What's up, everybody? This is season 2, episode 3. We are here with Casey Taylor. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Taking time out of your busy schedule.
Yeah, Casey, she works at the bar. She's one of my favorite people over there. I definitely love going to see her. And she's got some funny quirks that I'd like to indulge in today if she allows us. Yeah, maybe exploit. Maybe that's the right word. No, but it should be a fun episode. We're going to get into some Casey stuff. Then we're going to shit on Ricky, definitely. And then also Joseph, too.
Oh, I'm all about it.
And then we'll do some self-sabotage for myself because
Please do.
I always have dumb
Can't wait.
Are
drama.
we not allowed to shit on you also?
Oh, no, for sure.
I had
Yeah.
I had a list in my phone.
I'm the only one to have
glad
an
you
ex
have
on
a
the
list.
show, which neither of you have.
So,
Well, Ricky doesn't date,
I-
so
I have a question. So we're here on a Thursday.
a little bit early, yeah.
A little bit early this week. Do you guys know why?
Why?
Yeah, like why are we doing it on Thursday and not Sunday?
Somebody's going out of town.
Yeah, I can't have vacation.
Oh, I was just wondering. Where are you going?
Where are you going?
I'm going to go see my ma in San Diego.
You gonna go see your mom?
Yeah, I'm going to play some golf and,
You going
make
on
some...
your own?
Yeah. Oh, we're doing that. Yeah, I got... I had kind of a weird break... Or not a weird breakup, but I was seeing a girl. She was really sweet, and I'm just not ready to...
So you decided to go alone?
Yeah, I decided to go
Got it.
alone.
Nice.
I
Was
just...
she originally invited, or?
Yeah, so I mean, I knew her for I think 3 weeks, and then we had made a plan to go meet my parents, and I just thought it was a little aggressive.
The original plan was Hawaii, though, correct?
Yeah, Hawaii was the original plan, and then I was like, let's step it down. And
Like,
then,
yo, I've done this before.
Meeting your parents is not a step down. That's a step up.
I know I was trying. You know how I do it? Like I just explode and want to make it.
Right.
Boyfriend.
He comes back and he's married and shit.
Yeah, it's like
you
one of
just
those
go all
things.
in, you jump
Yeah.
in.
We can't ever let Dub go to Vegas with it.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I'll
Fuck
get
no.
married in the Taco Bell Cantina, and it'll be really bad.
Elvis.
Sounds
With
pretty romantic to me. I don't know.
Baja Blast.
Baja Blast.
Yeah.
Reception.
All right, so let's do some Casey questions just to get it out of the way.
Okay.
There's this place called Ocean Avenue. Do you know about it?
I know all about Ocean Avenue.
Do you know about the song?
Yes.
Okay, so what is your addiction to this pop punk screamo stuff?
All right. Listen.
First of all,
what-
you're like 23?
I'm 26 actually.
You're 26, and
So I'm
you
officially an elder emo now that I'm not 25 anymore.
An
you know?
elder emo?
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was stages to that.
I
even
didn't
know
either
that
until I went to When We Were Young last year, and then I was like, oh, there's different versions of these people.
Then they're like, hey, you can't sing that anymore.
well, no, it's like it gives you it's like a millennial versus a Gen Z kind of thing, you know? Like
we call them Zoomers.
that's not.
What? Well,
You're a Zoomer.
I'm not. at
Yeah,
all,
you are.
Actually,
You're not a
97
millennial.
is like one of the. It's like the last
it's
year of
X,
millennials
I
and the
think.
first year of so basically we don't belong to like a
what is this genre of music you just said?
pop punk music.
Yeah,
It's what?
It's like Blink
Pop
182.
punk, like Blink 182, like you know what I mean,
Okay,
like My
alright.
Chemical Romance, that kind of.
Okay. Okay.
I always thought it was interesting because you're so young, and like this is stuff that I remember when I was like barely in high school listening to, and I'm at least 12 or 13 years older than you. No, I'm sorry, I'm just 11 years older. You're 26. How old am I? Are you old enough to forget your age yet, Joseph?
Am I old enough to what?
Forget your age.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm. That's where I'm at.
I'm a
right
year
now.
off. I don't know. No matter what direction I always say, I'm a year off.
But I've been born. I think that my quote unquote addiction to pop punk music comes from just like I really appreciate the community of like a bunch of people that are just like, yeah, man, we felt emotions also. You know what I mean? So it gives people a place that people that didn't have a place prior to that they feel like they're welcome in that space with like that kind of music, and I thought that was always really beautiful and cool, and I found my spot in that as well. So, and it's it's not like I don't listen to any other genre of music, but like that's the fun one that it's like when I put on Sugar We're Going Down, that like the entire bar is gonna like pop off and be like, remember when I felt like shit that one time and I sang this song? You know what I mean? And it's dope, like in that, like everybody feels welcome in that genre of music, I feel like.
So do you like mosh?
Oh yeah.
God.
Dude, so many of my
Wait,
phones
have
have
you
been
guys ever done it?
90
So many.
pounds. Are you getting
Have
like
you guys-
thrown out? Like,
have you guys ever done it?
Dude.
yeah.
You've done it?
When I was young, sure.
I
You didn't like it? Dude, it's so much fun.
Oh, I love it.
No,
Yeah, no,
man,
it's
'cause
super tight. I mean, it's moshing is also one of those things that's like it has to be done properly, right? Like if you're doing it in like an ASAP Rocky like
Oh, yeah.
pit, which I've done before, like that's when people's shoes come off and people almost like die because they're getting stepped on because people don't know
Right.
how to do that shit properly. But
Right.
like if you're in at a Neck Deep concert or like a Day to Remember or Yellow Card, right? Like if you're in a pit like that, if you fall down, people are gonna pick you back up. And that's why it's like fun and like it makes it safe and exciting to be a part of it.
There's a
You know.
band called Yellow Card.
Yeah, that's the Ocean
Yeah.
Avenue.
Always on ocean. No.
Wow.
Wow.
It was a
right?
big hit in like '04 when Casey was like 3.
The songs of my youth. Right?
Yeah, totally.
I also had a lot of older siblings, which like were really into it too. So I feel like that had a big influence.
Are you the
on it.
youngest? Mm-hmm. Of how many?
Technically 7. I'm also like, my mom and my dad got together after my mom had 2 other kids. I'm a half sibling to pretty much everybody, and then a step sibling to everyone else. So like I'm the youngest I'm the bastard out of all of us, truthfully.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Like my parents split up and then, had a brother and sister from one marriage and a brother and sister from the next, so.
It's complicated.
That's busy.
Yeah, it's very busy. It's kind of would take way too long to explain.
What's your second genre of music then? Then don't say country.
My first genre of music is hip hop always, and like rap music. But then that's the one that I relate to. Like that's a good relatable genre of music, which would be pop punk, which is like, oh, you feel emotions too, right? Like I said earlier, like it's okay to feel, like
No.
it's all sad boy music. You know what I mean? So it's like it's funny because you hear these people scream these lyrics, and you're like, oh yeah, you were really sad when you were 13, also, huh? Like.
Yeah.
I don't remember ever being sad when I was 13.
I wish I was you,
yeah.
dude. Like,
Okay, so
guess you don't understand the genre then, right?
I don't.
all right, Casey, I got another couple questions for you. Do you want something easy or do you want something hard?
That's what she said.
Okay, all right. Let's go over the deep voice that you have. How'd you get it?
I started smoking cigarettes when I was 12. I don't know, like,
I give you a lot
I
of
wish
shit
it-
about
yep.
it.
actually, though, they're in my car as we speak,
Oh, you're smoking squares.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, I always tell people, like, pack of Newports and a bottle of vodka, you can have the same exact thing, It's just,
I think it's more than that, though. I think it's like your personality a little bit.
maybe.
Like, I'm not saying that you're like dark or anything like that, but you kind of
But I
have
am.
like, yeah.
It's a very pronounced way of speaking.
Because I think when people see you, at least for me, like when I first saw you, I just saw like this, really pretty, like elegant type of girl, and then you kind of,
And then she talks.
yeah, I'm like, oh,
You're like, damn, she's going to punch me, dude.
You're like, I have my ID here.
yeah.
I can be here.
Sorry. Yeah, I wish I had a better explanation for that other than
Honestly, it's
I just been
endearing.
in on it,
I had to give you a little bit of shit about it.
Has
That's
anybody
okay.
ever commented on it before?
Oh, dude, every day of my life that I work, people are like, I really like your voice. And I'm like, nah. And that's why that whole, like, my whole shtick is like, bottle of vodka and a pack of Newports, you can have the same thing.
She's
I said
all,
I've
"Wait
been
till I
saying
start
that since I was
singing
like
country."
16,
Mm-hmm.
like,
You have the voice of someone that's like 280 pounds.
I know, dude. It's sexy, right?
It is. It's so hot.
Okay, do you have we've had some pretty decent stories here as far as relating to Dilly, but I was wondering if you had like a fun story from the bar that maybe needs to be told.
A fun story from the bar?
Yeah, like a crazy thing that happened, or just like,
Not like one of the managers of my bar getting choked out or something like that.
oh yeah,
Not
we,
like
we did that last
you know?
week.
We covered
Yeah,
that one
No,
last
I
week.
know, I
we
heard
have
it.
pictures
I was
and
just
stuff.
like, I was like, I don't know, he kind of took my whole shit, you know what I mean?
All
I
right,
mean, the bar is pretty,
it's
I feel
pretty
like
mellow.
you train your own crowd, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? And like, when I first started there, people tried to get in my face a lot of times, and then a lot of
the
regular.
bar?
Oh, yeah. dude.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
How do
Because
you?
people come in there after they get kicked out of here, you know what I mean, out of Dilly, and then they show up and they're
It's
like,
my fault.
give me a rum and coke, and I'm like, no, sir, like you can't even look at me with both eyes right now,
Right.
kind of a thing.
Right.
So, and then, they don't like that. I think it's really hilarious when people, it's like, if a bartender is like asking you how much you've had to drink, you probably don't need to drink anymore, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, I think that's
there's hints to be taken, but
Right.
oftentimes people don't want to hear the hints.
No,
Yeah, I
don't.
mean, I guess like fun and like exciting ones, not necessarily, you know. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
there was that one sociopath girl that kept coming in for like a while. She would come in like every like couple of days, and like she came in the last day that she came in with like a microphone backpack and was like singing songs to people on the patio because she was like incredibly delusional. And I was like,
Holy shit.
okay,
Like a
yeah.
karaoke backpack?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like she came in and was like, she had like a service dog, quote unquote, but then she like
I hate
left
that.
the service dog with people in the bar to like go get other things, and then like came back and like she handed me $100 and was like, "This is for my tab later," and then like left again. Like it was just like an incredibly confusing scenario. She like that's not also exciting, but it's like
What songs was she singing?
I didn't even listen. I was just calling. I was on the phone with the guy. I'm being completely honest. This was like the 6th time in.
What?
Do you have some?
No.
Okay. I wanted to ask you about what's the best date you've ever been on.
I've been thinking about this one actually a lot.
I told you.
Yeah, you sent me this one. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of more one of those people that's like, I hang out, like, I date the homies, you know what I mean? Versus, like, a random person that's like, let me take you out. You know what I mean?
Like a
I mean,
romantic thing.
I don't know. Like,
Do you do dating apps?
no, God, no. Absolutely not.
They're trash.
Dude, they're trash, right? You know what I
Straight
mean? Like,
trash.
I don't know. Like, I've never. Any of my friends, right, that have like been on dating apps that have met dudes, it's not really like the. It's always kind of ended in sadness and despair, and like, and not even in like the we went on one date and somehow I thought I was gonna get murdered kind of shit. You know what I mean? But like in the, it was just so uncomfortable and weird. So I've never really fucked with it. I don't know. Like I used to when I was like living in California, I would go on dating apps and like try and convince dudes to buy me pizza and send it to the house next to me, and then because I was broke as fuck, you know what I mean? And they would do it, and then I would just like delete the app.
The reason why I ask you that is because I was curious of what your take on like gender roles is, and this is a little bit of a tough one, so there's no right answer. But like your opinion on like, do you think that it should be normal for women to be like courted and that type of stuff, or are you thinking it's like okay, like you're one of the homies, as you say, like it doesn't necessarily have to be like door opens and paying for dinners and like how do you think that should be right now?
So I guess
How do you
probably
think it
like the
is
better
for-
way to explain that one was like, like definitely I feel like it should be like a courting situation in terms of like I like going out with the homies, right? Like I like to be like, and I like to know you a little bit more before I just like get in your car and go to a restaurant with you, right? You know what I mean? That's on a personal level. That's just me, you know?
Yeah.
And more so it's like,
Do you think that
one,
has
I
a-
know.
Do you think that? Sorry to interrupt you,
you're
but do you
fine.
think that has anything to do with like the like supply and demand? Like, cause there's just like one Casey, but there's I'm sure you get hit on a lot or whatever. So
Yeah,
like,
but that's like, those are all like vapid, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody wants to hit on the bartender. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
That's a
everybody
good
wants to
word.
hit on the
It's an
bartender,
adult
right?
word.
Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody wants to like, like that's what's the golden ticket, right? When you go to the bar, right?
For
It's
sure.
like you can go home with the bartender. That's always, am I
why
wrong or am I
is
right?
that? No, it's for dudes too.
It's exactly, dude. Like right, your next question,
good,
right?
good segue.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, and this
Why
is
is
this.
Drew the biggest player in the company?
Yes, that's my next question. He's the biggest player in the
Because
company.
he doesn't have kids.
Who?
Drew.
He doesn't have
Drew?
kids and
Oh.
he can fuck around. Like, and dude, and Drew is a sweet angel baby. We all know that,
Yeah.
right? Like
No, he's a good human.
He's a good fucking person, but like he also can be a little fuckboy, and we love that about him.
This
No, we love
this
that
is
about
before
him, dude. Like I love
Mallory
working with
or
him
whatever.
because
I think
it's
his
like
current girlfriend's
group
name
of
now.
dudes come in, like I'm walking to the table, right? But like group of girls go in, I'm like, go get him, Drew. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
go
Like
get him,
come make
Tiger.
us some money. You know what I mean? Like
Go make us some money.
exactly, and like he doesn't have like the. I hate to say this, but like the baggage, right? Like that a lot of bartenders, and neither do I, right? Like that have a lot of
Right.
baggage that come along with them, right? Of like, I have, 2 baby mamas with, you know what I mean, and this and that, and like you got to deal with my shit and this. I mean, he's just like, I'm Drew, and I live in this apartment by myself, and if you want to come over, you can hang out, or we can leave right now, and like. Casey's gonna close the bar for me, or you know what I mean? And I'm gonna
we
be
got a
like,
car
get out of here,
outside."
dog, like, because that's my boy. Like I love him, you know what I mean? Like,
You want him to be happy and
yeah, like
everything.
but also,
He's out
he's
there
no
in the
longer,
streets.
he's no longer.
available.
He's not
No
available
longer
anymore.
available, dude.
No-
And we
oh, yeah,
love
that's
we
right.
love the girl
I
he's been
forgot.
hanging out with. She's fucking cool.
Yeah, she's great. She's nice to everyone when she comes in there. And she's
She's the
people
perfect
up.
person for him, dude. Like a
got a
little
raspy
stoner
voice,
chick.
too.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
stoner chick.
Dude, she's kinda
Maybe
like
that's
her.
what it is. It's
she,
the weed,
she
you know?
is kind of like you, actually.
100%, yeah. Like, I mean, I vibe with her like a lot, you know?
We just say Hundo P here.
Yeah, Hundo P.
What?
Hundo P. What?
It's one of our taglines. It means 100%. Just
Hundo P.
Hundo P.
yeah.
There you go.
You haven't
Very
heard
cool,
that?
guys.
Yeah. Watch, she's gonna start saying
That's
that.
what's up,
In a
dude.
week, she's gonna start
That's how you
saying
know
it.
you're old.
Teaching the youth. Back
the
in my
worst part
day, we
about
said
it-
Hundo P.
Is I'm gonna start saying it like ironically,
I
like
know.
you're like Hundo P, and then it's gonna become a part of my language, and I'm gonna hate it.
This is the last one that I have for you as far as like the character study of Casey. Do you have like a okay, so like do you have like an age range for like dudes that are acceptable for you to date? Like, so I have a formula, and my formula, I don't think I've sent this to you because I wanted it to be a surprise, but my formula is like as a guy, you divide your age in half and then you add 7. And
Shut
if
up. Your
if-
formula
Shut
is
the fuck
What are you
up.
even talking
Don't
about,
do
dude?
that.
I break the formula all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
so
no
you don't
point in
actually
having
have
a formula.
It's just
Exactly.
something you think about.
How do you
It's
think
something
I
that
had
he
to get,
says.
bro? How do you think I had to get the material and the data? I had to have.
Did you see
a
it on
lot
a
of?
TikTok or something?
No, I don't use TikTok, except for when I watch your videos. That's the only time I use TikTok. But do you have a thing or like you have a cap?
I mean, dude, it's hard for me. I mean, I'm 26. Like, I've had a hard time relating to people that are my age a lot of my life, and I don't mean that in a like toot my own horn way. I just mean that in like I just have not been able to. Like, dudes my age are actually 14. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. I've always dated older dudes. Like, my boyfriend currently is 30. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and like which is not even that much more older than I am, but like,
and you guys have been together for like 2 years now, or
Almost,
3?
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
it's wild. Yeah.
But I guess that
Crazy
makes
for me, for
sense.
sure.
Do you live together?
No.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I mean,
Don't do
dude,
it unless you absolutely fucking have to.
I mean, I live alone, and like I fought for a really, really, really long time to like have my own space with my like dog that was like safe for us, and like this is like our home. Sometimes it's just like hard for me to like think about giving that up, you know, and like that doesn't have to do with anybody. Like I could love anybody more than anything, but like I don't want to ever have that opportunity again, which is like that's my own shit, right? You know what I mean? Like I don't ever want to have that opportunity again of somebody being like, go find a new place. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
go find a new place to
Right.
live. Like, what I also pay a very small amount of money for my apartment right now. So giving that up is also kind of hard to think about. You know what I mean? Like, I'm being honest. Like, and well, you know, like him and I've had many of these conversations, and it makes a lot of sense to both of us. You know, so he also lives 2 miles down the road from me, so I could walk to his house if I really, really, really wanted to. But
Unless it's summertime.
yeah, no, I wouldn't do that right now. I mean, unless I was really mad. But
Okay, so there's one final one that I have to figure out because this is like an ego thing for me.
okay.
Sometimes you work here at the Dilly, and then usually you work over at the bar. Which place do you like working at better, and why? And we talked about your answer.
I know, yeah. I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna be honest. I think that the bar has a better pace for me. I'm so anxious when I'm just standing.
So upset.
I know, I know that you hate that so much, and I wanted to be like, maybe I'll just give it to him and just say Dilly. But it's more, and like, it's not that I don't love having a bar back here. It's just I'm not used to it. You know what I mean? And it's
You're used
weird.
to doing everything yourself.
And then it's like now I have to actually sit here and talk to all of you.
Well,
again. Like I don't have like an out to be like, gotta go stock Montucky. You know what I mean? Like,
and there's no food.
so there's no food, right? There's no table service. Like I don't walk out to like go check on other people or like do anything. Like so it's like I'm just standing there to wait for somebody to order a vodka soda from me. And then truthfully, the number one reason is because I get to be on aux over there, and like somehow the music just stops here sometimes. And,
Because we have a jukebox and you got to pay for it.
I
and that's kind of
I
awkward for
really
me,
think
to be
that
honest.
that you need an aux here, like
You
this.
definitely need an aux
Because
board here.
people play the shittiest fucking music in bars.
Well,
like
remember last
Disney
time we were here?
musics.
Remember last
You have
time
that
that
on
guy
the
just
soundboard?
kept putting on like the shittiest music ever,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Here's $5. I'm gonna
Yeah.
skip all
I'm
your
skipping
shit."
all this shit.
Yeah.
Like
There's one
metal,
guy
like
rocking
metal.
to metal, and I'm like, bro, here's $5. Like, I'm not.
Like you're
Like
clearing, you're
my
literally
favorite
clearing
thing is
out
when
the
people
bar.
are like, "Can you put this song on for me?" And I'm like, "Nope,
No,
no, I will not. Thank you."
I
Because
will
like
not.
it's gonna ruin everything. It's gonna ruin the whole vibe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if we're going on like a cool like, we'll go with the pop punk theme, right? And then you want to throw in like Coulter Wall, like that's really gonna toss up the whole bar right now. You know, like it's gonna make it really strange.
Like people don't understand like the vibe.
The vibe is important,
like,
dude.
vibes are
Exactly.
important.
And then when it all this, I also
can hear it
can't
vibrate.
stand like the idea of bartending without music on, and then I can just hear everybody's chatter,
Yeah.
and then I hear
And
that
that's annoying.
from the like pool table. I will lose
like,
my mind.
triggered.
I literally will lose my mind. Yeah.
She's like, shut the fuck up.
Like actually though, like
I'm listening to Green Day.
I wish I
Oh,
was
dude, that's
kidding.
why I play
yeah.
music all the time because I
Like,
can't.
dude, we
I
can
can't
listen to
take all those
anything
conversations.
except for all of you talking about
Yeah.
whatever you're talking about
There's
at the
too
bar.
many conversations at once, dude. It drives me fucking crazy. Like the music kind of drowns it out a little bit.
And then you can actually focus on one conversation at
Right.
a time. Exactly,
Right.
Rick. You get
There is a
it,
few
you know?
people here though that they don't just talk their conversation.
They scream
shout,
them.
yell that shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
Exactly. There's no way to drown it
So,
out.
dude,
too.
At all.
you're
So
sitting
everybody at the
right
bar
next
is
to
hearing
each
that
other.
conversation,
why,
too.
Why are you yelling?
why are you yelling at me?
Yeah.
My whole life is that exact sentence. Why are you yelling at me?
What did I do?
I just asked you if you want another drink, dude. Like, why are you screaming?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Like, do whatever you want in that bathroom, but like, don't come out here and start yelling at me. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my god.
All right, we're gonna move on. So Ricky and I, I was talking about the story that I heard the other day about somebody catching a cheater or their significant other, and what she had done was she like lost his Apple Watch and was like and hid it, but like kept it charged. So like every time he would send a text, she could like read
It's
it.
fucking diabolical, dude.
What,
Yeah, it is.
was there anything like like? Have you ever been a part of something like that intense before, or
on a
known
personal
anybody?
level, no, I haven't, but I do know people that have done some really like I don't know, man. That's just like not my game. Like,
Right. Like
it's the second that like vanish mode came on Instagram, I almost was like, do I delete this app? You know what I mean? Because like I don't like that.
I
I'm
still
not
don't
about
get it.
that.
I didn't know
Like,
what the fuck it was about.
Snapchat
I did it,
is not
I did
my
it on
game.
accident. I was like, what the fuck is
Also, the number one way you know about a cheater is when they go, "Let me get your snap." That's how you know that. You know what I mean? Like you could have asked me for anything
I
else.
don't do
you
the
know,
snaps or the TikToks.
let me get your
Snap
snap.
is the
dude.
hardest
You know what I
thing
mean?
to
Like
ever
because
keep
you want
up
to
with. I
message me
can't
and
do
your
it.
girlfriend can't see it. You know, like kind of stuff.
Here's
but
the thing, like if you're at the point where you're doing like fucking Mission Impossible shit to try and catch somebody, you need to get the fuck out of that relationship. Like
the craziest shit I've ever heard ever is that now you can do shared notes, right? Like you can share a note with somebody like on iPhones, and then they would like text through the notes app. So
Oh
it'd be
my
like
God.
a shared. That is like exactly
Wait,
like
how
you're
does
literally
that
doing
work?
Mission
That
Impossible
actually,
shit.
yeah,
I'm not-
it
So like
works.
when you share a note with somebody, right? Like you can edit it and they can edit it.
It's like a
on
text
their
document.
own phones. It's like a text app.
like a Word
basically.
document?
It's like a Word document.
Exactly. So they could be texting on this notes app,
And there's no record of it.
but it's not like a text message, nor is it a Snapchat that's like you guys have the same like this incredible score, or it's not an Instagram message that went into vanish mode.
if you
It's
have to
on
do
your notes
all
app.
of that, you need to get out
Like
of
get the
whatever.
fuck out of your relationship,
Yeah.
dude. Like what are you doing?
If
you
you're-
know.
if you're doing all this, just,
so
just
intense.
I don't know.
stop.
I've never really understood that
Just
piece
stop.
of relationships ever. You know
Like-
what I mean? Like if you don't want to be with somebody, just don't be with someone. You know.
I don't know what episode it was when we were talking about. You asked if cheating was justified. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, like
It
if
was
you-
a yes or no question.
Yeah, if you
Bro,
cheat
break
on
up with
if you
someone.
cheat on somebody and they don't know about it, like how are you getting back at them? They don't know about it. So in your mind, you're getting back at them, but they don't know about it.
Getting back at them about what though?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Just get
Yeah.
out.
Like,
Just get out of the relationship. Just get out.
if they're not satisfying your needs and making you feel wanted, then why are you a part of it, right? You know.
Exactly.
If you are looking for something from somebody else sexually, you know, like emotionally, whatever the case may be, then what's the point? Why
Right.
would you want to be with somebody?
Right.
All right, we're gonna ask a funny one for Ricky. Are you gonna quit vaping like you say, or are you just gonna continue to steal mine out of my fucking car?
Okay.
Seriously, like
You say steal. Like
you expect it now.
but you
No,
give
no,
them
I
the
don't.
keys.
Swipe or no swipe?
yeah.
I do. I care about him. I want him to be happy. I mean, I don't care about him enough for him to quit, vaping. But like,
I care about them, but
Like,
keep
I wanna-
vaping.
Oh, we talked about this
Don't
earlier.
get
Like,
away
how,
from me a
why
bit,
has there
you know?
been no like studies about vaping versus cigarettes? And you said
I think
because
the
tobacco companies just will lose their ass.
well, yeah, I think the idea is that like there's not you don't have changing chemicals like as far as like fire that's changing tobacco into carcinogens and carbon, and so because that's not happening, it's my position that they're healthier. Of course, I don't know. I'm not a physician. However, like if there was a real study that came out that was like, hey, these are way better for you than smoking cigarettes, that would be that's got to be bad.
I mean, just off the top of my head, there's two reasons why it's better. Number one, you don't stink.
Yeah, but it's also
Number two, your
you
breath
can do
is
it all the
rancid,
time.
but you don't realize it.
you don't know that you smell like cigarettes or taste like cigarettes until
Someone tells
You
you.
stop.
you stop, exactly. And then it's
Yeah.
like 2 weeks later and you're like, Jesus, dude, you smell disgusting. And I'm like,
Yeah.
like, or you like go to kiss someone and you're like, you actually do taste like an ashtray. That's crazy. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Wow. You like think
that's
I was-
why I
But if
love
I get
vapes,
like
you know?
if I get like smash mouth drunk and my vape is dead and somebody has a cigarette, I'll have like a couple puffs. Like I can no longer smoke an entire cigarette. I can't do it. I just can't. It makes me sick.
I only like it when I'm driving.
I had one a year
my-
ago
that's
with
my
a
crush.
winger.
Yeah, like cigarettes when I'm driving.
I took 2 drags and I was like, nope, and I flicked an entire one out. Like
Did
I
you
had
ever
neck
smoke cigarettes prior to vaping?
Hey.
Yeah, I was a pack a
Like
day
you were
guy
a
for
big-
like 15
yeah.
years
Yep.
or longer actually.
Yeah, it weirds me out at this point. Like, if just to like stagnantly stand. Like, I think it's because I'm a fidgety person in general. So it's like driving makes it like I have something to do.
Mm-hmm.
But versus like cigarette, like just going outside of the bar and just smoking a cigarette. Like I'm like halfway through, I'm like, all right,
That's enough.
I'm done with you. You know, like this is actually getting really
Everybody
annoying.
always trips out that I don't smoke at all. Like
That's
they're
good,
just
man.
like, what
I
the
am.
fuck?
I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah, no, that's
done.
awesome, dude. You
Joseph, we
gold
got one
star.
for you. You're doing your solo act now, which I witnessed a few of them.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's like my own like little just personal podcast that I kind of want to do just to get shit out of my head
Cool.
because my head's always going. It just never stops. And
Continue.
we shoot the shit here. We do.
What's the name of the podcast?
It doesn't even have a fucking name yet.
It's just
me talking.
IG shit.
Yeah, it's just IG shit.
No, it is.
Go
It's
back and
positive
listen
though.
to it.
I'm sorry?
He's shooting
Do you
out-
like go back and listen to it?
Yeah,
So, like, it's like a
No,
personal
yeah,
journal
and
kind
like
of
I don't
thing?
just do it for me because like it's just for people because a lot of people our age we never talk about shit. We never do. Like I'm
all
sure
keep
you
it
have
tucked in.
issues that you never talk about. You have issues that
Keep
we
it
never
tucked
talk
in.
about. Yeah, you tuck that shit in, you swallow it, and I'm a dude is just. And then here we are getting fucking drunk and wearing booty shorts on a fucking Friday night, getting that wasted because you need to kill those thoughts. And I
And
kind
all of a
of,
sudden it comes out, you're like, dude, I think I'm killing myself all the time.
yeah,
And
like,
it's
yeah, every once in a while you're like,
"Whoa."
shit, like, what if I just died? Like, no. So I just
What
want
about a
to,
rugbies? You know what I mean? Like, well, bro, I mean,
No,
like,
he did.
I
Wear
get it.
he did wear those shorts.
so it's
entire
like,
night.
I just want
Is
to,
there a picture?
I do have a picture.
Yeah, we have
There's
pictures of it.
footage.
Yeah, no, I just
We'll get
I wanted to put it out there for other people that want to talk, man, because
Yeah.
like you said, like I said, nobody talks, and I know you want to be on it. You said you're willing to take a call, so
Yeah, like, cause I think you want to do it like where you have
yeah,
callers that
like
come into
callers
the air.
and shit, and be like, yo, what's up, man? Like, let's just talk. I don't have to say your name. I don't have to say shit. Let's just
I
have a
think that's awesome,
conversation. Like,
Yeah, you could be like the modern day Dr. Drew.
you're like, hell yeah.
There you go.
I think that the coolest thing that human beings can do is be vulnerable with others, you know? It's kind
To a
of
point.
dopest thing. Yeah, not like in a manipulative, scary way and like they're using it against you, but like people are just vulnerable and honest. It's like the coolest thing that people can do.
All right, let's get into some current events. Let's check out
about
this.
Hawaii?
Yeah, Hurricane Hillary, aka Hillary Clinton.
What do you mean, AKA Hillary Clinton?
She's destroying the country,
Oh,
as is
God.
the hurricane.
Okay.
Anyways, they lost a bunch of land and a bunch of properties and stuff. And my point that I wanted to talk about was how every family got. This is the entire family. So if you lose your house, burnt to the ground, you have nothing left. Our government is willing to give you $700 and a pat on the shoulder.
That's
$700?
ridiculous. That's it.
I mean,
$700.
and you have to think about these are high like profile homes.
That's not even your monthly mortgage.
These are high
Not even
profile
Monthly,
homes.
that's not even a daily, dude. Like
No.
this is like everyone in the world wants to have this property. And so
Yeah.
now all the big Black Rocks and Vanguards
Yeah.
are coming through, buying it
They're
on
gonna
pennies
scoop
on
it
a
all up.
dollar.
because they incinerated all of it.
Yeah, because all the
All
locals
on
don't want to
purpose.
sell. They want to just live
Yeah.
their lives as in Lahaina being Hawaiian.
Yeah,
but
they want to put all these smart cities up, something like that, hotels or some shit.
they want to make a ton of money on
Yeah,
it.
and they
Well,
wouldn't
wasn't Hawaii
sell,
like
so they
banned
burned
from
it
doing
down.
Airbnbs like a couple of years back because like Airbnbs are like people just kept buying up all these properties to like rent them out versus like being able to live there, and then like the natives didn't have places to live.
Really? I didn't know that.
One of my I was moving to Oahu like right before COVID hit, and then COVID hit and I wasn't able to go, and that was like a huge thing like even then. So I can only imagine how bad it was.
I think a lot of communities are starting to fade out Airbnbs because it's like,
Also, fuck Airbnb. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I mean, if you're a neighbor and you have a bachelor party there every week, it's gonna
Right.
blow. Like, I don't want that in my neighborhood. Like, I don't want anyone to be able to sell their houses up, for I get it if you want to do it for like waste management, but like every week I got a bachelorette party and these chicks are just hammered and there's bottles and strippers and, stuff. Like,
heels and
yeah, no, thank you.
screaming.
You're just dealing with a bunch of shit that you don't really know.
And heels.
He's all
No, I'm
heels,
sorry. 'Cause my
dresses,
upstairs, my
long
upstairs
hair.
neighbor, he sucks.
But
Sucks.
just to cycle back to Hawaii, it's not just about the property, but there's like, this is one of the worst wildfires ever to have be on American soil. And I'm not talking about like distances range.
Wildfire.
But was it a wildfire?
Well, we
though?
can get into the conspiracy theories if you want, but
Oh, as to why it happened.
the big fact that is freaking me out is that we have the mayor and the governor talking about how there's 11,000 children that are just lost.
Yeah,
So like
just gone.
they are dead.
Missing?
They're
Yeah.
There's dead kids all over there.
And they're stopping like the locals and the other islands from coming down and helping the people that like survive. They're preventing them from doing it.
Yeah, and it's just like that's what I hate about it because they're like, yeah, $700 is going to cover everything. It's
No,
like
it's not.
then it's not going to cover not even a fraction of it.
So when I heard this fact too, that
stimulus check to be.
this fact freaked me out the most. The Hawaiians that live on the island that are getting the $700 check, they have paid more in tax money to Ukraine than they are getting from our own government to save them.
That's insane.
So like if you are a family and you live on Lahaina, you as a family have spent more money on the war in Ukraine than you were receiving for your house being burnt to the goddamn ground.
for natural causes, which it was not.
Just it blows me away, and that's why this like nationalistic stuff is like coming back. Like people
Yeah.
are just like, dude, fuck the rest of the world. Like we got our own problems. We
Honestly, I
can't.
think it was a
we do.
government weapon.
I do
because
too.
because cars don't, like we were talking about, cars don't burn like that on cement. They don't melt on cement. Cement does not.
What
melt.
kind of a weapon? Like what do you all indulge in here
Microwave
from
There was-
space?
It was like a red beam that came down. Like there's footage of it. You can laugh all you
No,
want.
I'm not laughing. I'm laughing.
I was
I'm laughing because
from
I
that
know
He's like from
I know what he's
space.
trying to say, and I'm like, dude, let's
From
just
space.
hear him out.
No, dude. Like
I kind of-
and there's trees with leaves still on them in the concentrated area where the fire was.
Did you see that there's like one house that's untouched?
Several houses were untouched, and
I
they just
saw a
happened to be,
picture, and
like,
it's
very
like
famous
everything
people.
around the
I was gonna
house is
say, I was like, who are
completely
they government
gone,
officials?
No,
and that
but-
house is just sitting there with its car in the house, and it's just like, oh, that's
And
cool.
they're like,
Just
we're so blessed that our house wasn't touched.
it's probably because it paid for it.
Like
I
in a-
heard the
in
fire is
a-
moving at like a mile an
I don't
hour.
know. I mean, I guess like the
mile
United
an
States doesn't
hour?
have like a
like
great
that's
history.
fast for fire.
Yeah,
Like that's.
dude, it burned hot and fast and in a concentrated area and did not spread.
How do you guys feel about them saying that it's like part of global climate change, warming, and all that bullshit?
No,
No,
fuck no.
I'm
no.
not buying.
Hell
that.
no.
It's a controlled fire, clearly. You know what I mean? And
Clearly.
the government doesn't have a very good history of taking
Doing
care
anything.
of natives.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they're not doing anything to
Period.
help them.
And they're not doing anything to like $700.
That's basically
Trash.
you might as well not
Like my
Trash.
question is, what are they going to do with everybody that actually
Yeah,
lost
like,
their
where-
homes?
where
What
are
are they
they
going to do with
gonna
the
go?
What are they going to do with the people that are
They
there?
die, most likely. We're being honest.
I mean,
Sorry, I'm not trying to be morbid, but I'm being honest, you know?
It's like, what are they going to do?
do? I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Because technically, yeah, like
insurance is going to cover.
insurance is going to cover the house, and then companies are going to come in and want to buy the land pennies
They're
on
going
dollar.
to buy the land. It's probably already in the goddamn works that the land is purchased.
But just for losing all my shit, I'd be like, I'm not selling this little fucking square to you. Fuck you.
Yeah,
That's
but
why they
like, could
burned it
you
down.
even, if it's just like a burnt down square at that point,
Yeah.
you got to figure out how to feed your family. Like, you're going to sell it to them.
They
either way.
also have like manifest destiny, where like the
What's that
government
happening?
can come and seize your private property.
Ah, shit.
They do have to pay you like a lot of money, but
They
it's
can
still
seize it.
I mean, and the kids. Where are the kids?
they're dead, man. That's the point I'm trying to make. Is like
fucked
no
up,
one's
man.
talking about that's the biggest part for me.
Where they removed some.
Like you can lose your house, your life, your job, you know. But when you lose your kid, like that's kind of a tough one.
I don't understand how they have the number of children that are missing, but they're not actively trying to find out where they are or what.
They're just
happened
like,
to
they're
them.
gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
I don't know what happened to
Fucked
them.
up,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Do any of you have kids?
Yes.
yeah. Joseph has a few. I'm free and clear.
I have
Free and
children.
clear.
I want
Sick.
kids. Oh my god, my mom's like, you're never gonna be married and you're never gonna have kids.
My
so
mom
just get
says
used
that
to
to me
it.
all
I'm like,
the fucking
God, like
time.
that's the most
Yeah.
effed up thing ever.
It's dark.
Yeah, my mom kind of
It's
says
dark.
it.
And then she's like, you're just
It's
like your
dark.
father, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Fucking here we
Are
go.
your parents not
It
together?
like hurt
No.
right here, right here,
Oh, I
I
bet.
don't either.
right here. I'm just like, ah. was like, my brother has kids. The name will live on. So
My
I'm
best
fine.
friend that like from like when we were like 9 years old just had a daughter, and my mom went to like my mom basically was like her mom like my whole life, you know, and so she got to meet the baby, and then she was like, oh my god, Casey just gave me like the biggest itch, but like don't ever fucking do that to me. It's like she was like, I would never want one from you like that, you know what I mean? I was like, whoa, my man.
Yikes.
I mean, like, it was definitely, like, an oops scenario, you know what I mean? And, like, we love her and we love Maggie. And she's
They're
the
all
bestest
oops
little-
scenarios.
We're all
Weren't yours
oops.
oops?
Isn't it, right? Like, it is. Right?
Everyone
Like,
always says that their kids is in an oops scenario.
if
Every
you're
single kid is a
trying for a
fucking
child-
oops scenario.
A very
You're the
low
scariest
percentage
parent.
of the population are trying to have kids.
Yeah, that's
the
because-
other 85% is like, shit.
That's because they're going to the doctors and actually like trying to fucking do this and
Yeah,
paying for it.
yeah.
The other fucking
80%,
percentage,
Yeah, the
we're
rest
like,
of
whatever.
us.
It's like, okay,
what the fuck?
I guess we're doing this.
Like, you're not supposed to exist right now.
We are the best swimmers right now. Everybody that you meet, we are the best swimmers.
Yeah,
Pretty
better
good
get your
swimmer, if
Nikes
I'm
on.
being
I'm fast as lightning, bro. All right, we're nearing the half time of the show.
Halftime.
We'll take a quick break, run maybe a shitty
20-second timeout.
whiskey commercial, and then we'll come back. We'll do the yes or no game, and then we'll do the secret question game, and then we will get out of here. And then I gotta set the bar today.
Yay!
Hey, yep, gotta work. All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Scorch Corner. We've got a couple more issues to get through, and then we're gonna get on to a game, couple games. We
back.
forgot to scorch me today.
We did. We totally
And
forgot
so,
to scorch you.
first of all, before we scorch me, we're gonna scorch Barrett. I have a new bet with Barrett.
Oh,
If you guys
fuck.
don't know this, Barrett and I we golf a lot together, and he always thinks that he can beat me at golf. So the last time we played, he wanted, I think, like a club or putter from me, and I was like, okay, I'll give you a putter if you beat me, but if I win, which I'm going to win, then you have to be known as Dub's gay brother for a week. But the name caught on, and so it's been like a year. So
Yeah.
everyone still calls
Everybody
me.
still, yeah.
So anytime he's talking to a girl of any kind, they're just like, "Oh, Dub's gay brother's
Hate,
here."
hate.
Yeah,
Like,
a lot of hate.
You don't remember when Dilly Dates was going on? He was going to do it. And he's like, I'm going to do it. And I was like, okay. And then I told him, I was telling everybody, I was like, if he does it and he's on a date, I'm going to walk up to the table and I'm going to be like, oh, fuck you. This is what you fucking do on your day off? I was going to walk up like I did, like the angry boyfriend.
Yeah.
And he
What
heard
happened?
about it and he fucking fled real quick, bro.
Okay,
What
so
happened? What
You
happened? to
literally
Billy
probably
Gates?
just ruined his chance at
Is that no
love, dude.
longer going to happen ever again?
I don't think Jess has time for it. She's just traveling a lot with her baseball dude. So, anyways, the point I'm trying to make,
Baseball.
we have a new nickname for Barrett if I beat him at golf, and it's gonna be Dub's trans brother.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
fucking
Yeah, so
shit.
we'll see how
Jesus
well that
Christ, man.
works.
You about to get us demonetized.
Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. The last thing I wanted to talk about is our new nicknames. So Ricky's had the nickname of the Andrew Tate of Arcadia for a while.
Andrew Tato Arcadia.
Right. So we have a new one.
You mean ew?
We got a new one for you. The Nick Cannon of Arcadia.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
You
nice.
son of
That's
a
a good
bitch.
one.
And then we have a new one for me. Would you like to?
He's a DiCaprio. of
The
Arcadia.
DiCaprio?
DiCaprio of Arcadia.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause the only-
Yeah.
You're-
Bro,
you're-
shut the fuck up.
You're aged out.
Dude,
You're aged out.
I
He
am
would
not
never-
aged out,
He would, no,
dude.
he would never.
Yeah,
date you.
you're
too-
expired.
Yeah, you're too old. You're too old.
It is so true. I know that. And thank God for that. You know?
Oh God. Okay. Let's get into the yes or no game. Ricky's gonna be doing it today because he wrote
He
half
calls
the
you Nick
questions.
Cannon and calls himself Leonardo DiCaprio. What a fucking asshole.
Dude, I didn't come up with it.
I did.
He
I
did. Yeah.
I did.
Still.
Still.
You are gonna
So-
put it all on a podcast?
Here's how the game works. Ricky's gonna read a question.
Yeah.
You instinctively have to flip your sign yes or no.
Okay, take the headphones off for a second.
Oh, fuck you.
You see his ears? So, Casey, do you think that Joseph can fly?
Are you sure? Have you seen his ears?
Have you looked at his ears?
His wings.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Maybe.
Okay, so
Fuck you guys.
will Dub ever come to terms with reality? And when I say that, oh no, he
No,
will never.
no.
Yeah, everyone.
You
says
don't even
no.
have to
Perfect.
explain
Don't have
it.
to
Like,
explain
you don't
it.
have to
Just
explain
say
it.
it.
Just
Yeah,
know.
say less. Yeah.
I always get shit on during these things.
You just got shit on? I got wings, apparently.
So
It's okay, Dumbo.
Ah!
Everybody has
Following,
their faults.
following the nicknames, we'll dub DiCaprio for all of eternity.
Well, what?
Will he be
Oh,
DiCaprio
yeah.
for all of
I
eternity?
can't do it forever. It's a fantasy. Come on, guys.
It's a fantasy.
I'm already old. Like,
Yeah, but
I'm about to have the cinnamon sugar hair.
but here.
You know what I'm talking about? Instead of salt and pepper, I got the cinnamon sugar.
But
Telling
like,
you. I'm not gonna be able to go chase these young ones around anymore. I'll just be too old.
but
Tired.
you have the tokens to do it. You can flex. Your flex can do it for
Yeah,
you.
your flex can't do it for you.
We've seen you flex.
Oh, the
I've seen
flower
really
flex.
young-
No,
girls are
not just the
really
flower flex.
manipulated.
Just like the
the
I want a
flex.
shot. Thanks.
Yeah.
That
Leave
fuck,
$100 and leave.
that
Yeah.
fuck, the fuck
Yeah.
you flex.
Yeah, I do a lot of
That
dumb
that
shit like that.
that flex.
He does do a lot of shit like that. We went out to eat one time and they brought the food and the waiter comes up like 5-10 minutes in us eating and he goes how is everything and he goes this asshole he goes shut up I'm trying to eat. I was like dude you can't
What?
say
Stop.
that.
What the fuck is wrong with you,
he's talking
bro?
about highlighter. A stripper came up to us and she was like, "Hey, baby, do you want a back rub?"
Oh.
I'm like, "I'm eating,"
Okay.
and I was like,
No,
"Leave."
no this was at a regular restaurant.
I
don't
don't.
even
I
remember
don't I'm
doing
not
that.
that much of a dickhead. I mean, I'm a
I
dick,
would
but
believe it.
I don't believe it at a restaurant. At highlighter, even I would tell the stripper like, bitch.
you were.
I
I
mean
think
this
you were
fucking
there. One of you were
BLT.
there. It was me, Gary, and
Why
one
the
of you
fuck
guys.
are you
No,
guys
it
getting
was me,
food
you,
in a
and
strip joint?
On
That's like
Thursdays,
the
there's
number
surf
one
and
question
turf.
I have.
Have you
if I'm
been
being
there?
honest.
It's surf and turf on
Oh,
Thursday.
sorry, Rick. My
Yeah.
bad. It's surf and turf at the
Bomb.
fucking highlighter. My bad, dude.
It's surf
I
and turf at the
forgot.
highlighter, and it
Yeah.
always smells like fish.
Oh,
Exactly.
Jesus, I would never eat it
Exactly.
again now that you say that.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. Do you judge people on their text bubbles? Like if you have an Android or
Ew. Oh, fuck off. I'm the only Android one here. Oh no, you're Android.
The fuck?
Oh, okay. I got some the poor one. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Telefono.
So stupid.
I
Grow
don't speak
up.
broke, bro.
grow up.
I don't speak
Okay.
baroque.
So
Like
That's
a
the same.
baroque, like the musician.
Like
Like the
broken
symphony guy?
in terms of emotionally. But
Okay.
Casey, are you a feminist?
Ooh.
I mean, yeah.
I was gonna say no.
I said
I would
yes.
say that I'm a fair feminist. You know what I mean?
What do you mean fair feminist?
Do you think women
Are we-
get paid the same as men?
Yeah. I mean, I think that people should be paid for the
Okay.
work that they do.
Ooh, Ronda Rousey, calm down over there.
So
He can do it. You know
so,
what I mean?
so
Like,
should men pay for the first dates?
why are you courting me if you're not going to pay for my fucking dinner?
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I wrong or am I
You're
am
not,
I right?
You're not wrong.
Doesn't sound very feminist to
If
me.
you're gonna
but-
come out, I'm gonna feminine. What I mean, that also comes to terms of what do you guys think is a feminist? You know,
Okay, second date.
I'm thinking blue, purple hair, yelling in my face.
check it out. Me and my boyfriend, like we go back and forth. I mean, I would say it would be like a 3/4. You know what I mean? Because he makes more money than I do, so he pays more things than I do. And
dates have
he
you-
also offers to pay for it more often. I'm not gonna.
Do you refuse and then
No, I would never do that. Why would I ever
You
refuse
never-
somebody paying? For
Would
something?
would you refuse if a girl wanted to buy you?
I
J's?
wouldn't be like, no,
No.
I'm an
Alright, then shut the
independent
fuck up.
woman and I'm gonna pay for my own dinner. I would never do that shit. Like, I think there is a lot of courtship that like is. I think that a lot of values that have been from the past are like really important in that sense. But at the same time, like, no, I'm not gonna be like, you have to pay for every single one of my meals. Like, I'm also not gonna be like at your housewife. You know what I mean? Like, I can pay for my own shit. But like,
Can
if
you
you want to
cook?
pay for it, I'm gonna let you pay for it.
can you cook?
Yes, actually.
I mean, like for others to consume, not food.
You're like not Dino Nuggets.
Yeah,
Case,
no,
you know?
I have a fucking soft spot about that.
about Dino Nuggets.
Yeah, do you not
Dude, they're
remember?
fucking
Bro,
fire.
Dino Nuggets is.
This
The
is
best.
the thing.
Listen, if you're gonna eat chicken nuggets that are from an oven, why would you not make them fun shaped? I'm just saying.
Okay, fair.
Dino Nuggets, dude. I fuck with them.
So
I love Dino Nuggets,
I do.
and they taste better because they taste like dinosaurs.
can we all agree that we need to stop using the term boneless wings and just say nuggets?
What the fuck, bro? Chicken
It's
nuggets.
nuggets.
It's literally flavored chicken nuggets. Fuck everybody that says that
Boneless
shit.
wings.
Let me get some boneless wings. You guys got boneless? When they ask me at the fucking bar,
So-
I'm
so
like,
what-
You
no.
mean
Why would we have
nuggets?
that?
So
Every
when we
single
go to
time I
like
say, no,
Cold
why would we
Beers,
have
instead
that?
of being like, "Yo, can I get some traditional?" and then "Can I get a Happy Meal for this fuckface?"
Yeah.
Is that what
I'll
you want
eat
me to
fucking
say?
Nuggets? I don't give a shit.
I think
I
that
had
anybody
nuggets-
that is in your party that says, I want the boneless, you say, grow the fuck up, and then you order them normal ones.
Oh,
He doesn't
You
eat
better-
things with
I
bones
eat-
in
I
it.
don't eat things with bones in them.
except for Duke.
Then you should grow the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
Like I can give him
One
like
day.
lamb chop like lollipops, and he'll be like, "No, there's a bone in it." I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, this
First
is.
of all, if you gave me a lamb chop lollipop, I would be very offended. Like, what is
You're
that?
you're not understanding what I'm saying.
No, it's on
It's
the
it's
bone.
a
It's like at Steak
like-
44,
yeah.
like at nice steakhouses where it's like it's.
That's what
it's
they call it on the
lamb
menu
Yeah.
as a
You've never been to
lollipop.
steak
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not an
First
actual
of all,
lollipop.
don't even fuck with me like that, okay? You know what I mean?
It's
But it's called
good.
a
They're good.
lollipop.
Yeah, it's just like like one of the riblets, but like
Also, if
it's
you're gonna get a steak 44, I want you to order a lamb chop.
Okay, the last one.
Sorry, maybe I'm not classy
Does
enough.
Dub want all the smoke?
I love the smoke. Why are you saying no?
because I don't know.
Because he's the gossip queen of
Probably because he
Arcadia.
goes and
No.
cries
No,
about it
I'm the
later.
DiCaprio of Arcadia.
He's
We
the
decided.
DiCaprio of Arcadia.
We all decided.
But I don't know if you want. For me, it was all the smoke from girls, like psychopath girls. I don't think
Yeah.
he's ready for all the smoke on psychopath girls. Does he,
He
want
puts
all the?
himself in
Does
those
he want?
situations, though, doesn't
Does
he?
he
I can't
want?
tell.
Does he want all the smoke from like gossiping? 100%. My guy
100%.
needs to fucking start a fucking website.
I'm
You do.
TMZ, bro.
You
Yeah.
need to.
You're
you need to-
Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
You gossip girl.
I'm like the mean girl.
XOXO.
XOXO Dub.
Fetch. I'm gonna keep saying fetch, okay? And it's
Do
gonna be
it.
a
Stop
thing.
saying fetch.
It's gonna be a thing.
It is not.
Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's
It's
not,
not
going to
gonna be a
happen.
thing.
I have a question for you.
Me.
What's your favorite thing to order off of the bar menu?
Like the bar
To
that I
eat,
work at? Southwest chicken sandwich, no matter fucking what.
Yeah,
What?
I agree. It's pretty
BLT, add
fire.
an egg.
That's also-
Yeah,
That
That is all,
BLT.
that's my second. That's my second. Southwest
Okay.
chicken sandwich is my first. Now they changed it, so it's a little strange.
All
Had nothing
right.
to do with that, but
And then we have one last question.
Okay, we have a secret question. Everyone's got a piece of paper in their pocket, and I asked them. We're all gonna before you take it out. Remember the rules. We're all gonna guess who it is. So today you have a piece of paper in your pocket.
correct.
The question is,
Correct.
who is your work husband or work wife? Everyone
You
has
have to
one.
explain work husband and work wife for those that are uninformed.
Okay, so basically it's like the person who you're essentially like married to, respect, but you're not dating. And it's
And
usually
that you talk to about like a lot of random
pretty much
shit.
everything,
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty much
Like,
everything. Yeah.
So I guess do you want to? We can start with me today because I went last week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll start with you.
All right, so we'll have you guys guess, and then we'll go
Oh, I
down.
already know the answer.
No, you don't.
you work in a lot of places, though. That's not fair.
It's
Jen.
super not fair. It's not. Oh, I mean, I'll reveal it here in a second.
Shit.
It's Drew.
I love Drew, but he's my son, and marrying incest is not a good thing.
Yeah, that's not a. That's not.
You're above
it's,
that?
It's frowned upon.
I'm a little above it.
A little.
Yeah,
But
like
you're not,
cousins are
com-
okay, but
Like-
not.
Cousins are.
So
I'm
Becca,
just kidding.
why go across town when you can go across the hall?
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Jesus.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah, who's
Who's
my
your
work
work
wife?
wife? I don't know. I don't feel like I know enough people to like
Who is it?
make that.
I said
I'll give you a
Jen.
hint. I'll give you a
said
hint.
Jen.
I guess I would say Jen.
She works with you.
She works with me?
Yeah.
Whit?
Oh.
Is
I
it
know who
Whitney?
it
Is it Whitney?
Yeah, she's my
Is
girl,
it?
dude. I
Oh,
love Whitney so
shit.
Oh,
much.
I'm gonna tell
Wow.
her she's gonna hate
I
it.
know she's gonna hate it. All right, Ricky,
Right, so-
you're next.
Okay.
I lost my piece of paper.
Becca.
Oh wait, no, I didn't.
What'd you say?
Becca.
It's Jen for you.
I'm gonna stay out of this one. I feel like I don't know you
You're
well
gonna
enough.
stay out.
Yeah.
Oh no,
You're
it's Becca
I knew it.
again.
Again.
You
For the
spelled her
second
name wrong.
podcast in a- well, I
You,
left
you
off
forgot the big booty
the
part.
big booty part.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that goes without saying.
Why? Why are you so scared to? Why are you so scared to do
what
it
happened
now?
last night when we told her and we showed her the show?
Oh,
No, we didn't
yo.
show her.
Yeah, I did.
What did she say?
She was cool about it.
She was
but-
cool about it. She's like, ah, all right, I know I got to.
But she was like, "Don't do that shit again."
She blocks his number as you guys are talking about it.
Okay, Casey's up next.
I'm surprised she didn't get mad.
So apparently she has 3 names.
But these are my like options, I guess. You know what I mean?
Well, Marcus is on there for sure.
Marcus, yeah.
Drew is on there for sure.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go with White Marcus, the regular dude that's a teacher.
Why you gotta say white Marcus like
Because
that?
there's 2 Marcuses.
Yeah, it really is. That is actually a lot of times heavy.
It's-
That's how
okay.
you
And I don't know her well enough to fucking make a vote.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Who
mean,
do we got?
you got it. Yeah, I mean, it's
All three you got?
Marcus
Who was
Cook, and then I said Drew, and then I put Nick Martinez, who's like a friend of mine that comes in all the time, and he barbecks for me every so often because he lost his job at a certain point.
Why is there a question mark behind?
Because I was like, I don't know. That was my.
Oh, there are question marks behind them all.
Yeah, all of them. I was like, here's my 3 options that if I had to pick one, those would be my ones.
Okay.
Like the fact that you have 3.
I like options.
You
know
like
what I mean?
polyamorous
I
type
am,
of-
I like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, if I was going to have a work,
You have like husband brothers, like
Correct.
sister wives, but
exactly.
brothers?
Yeah.
brother
You get
husbands.
Me. You get me. You get me.
All right, tight. All right, so
Like, I also don't want to make anybody else uncomfortable by saying who it is, you know?
all right, let's get on with Joseph here. I'm gonna say
I'm gonna say Becky.
I'm gonna say that chick that works at your studio that is kind of a B.
Ooh.
No. Okay. Any idea?
So I know, and I didn't know we had options. Just saying, but I used to communicate with her quite a bit. Now less than before, but if it had to be before,
Oh, he wrote it all big.
Big. First of all, you spelled booty.
oh yeah, sorry.
He can't
I
read
fucking-
or write.
I was just writing. He was fucking rushing me.
I know, I felt really.
Booty has 2
big
O's
booty,
and
but
I was just
yeah.
fucking writing.
body.
Big body.
Body Becca.
She's gonna fucking
She
explode.
can't get mad because it didn't say booty.
That's true. Yeah.
But if it was like recently, I would say Jen. I started talking to
Body.
Jen a lot more now.
Yeah, Jen's
Body.
awesome,
She's
dude.
pretty cool. Big body.
Body.
He was like, "Hurry up, we're starting," and I was like,
B-O-T-T-Y.
"Like, hurry up."
Oh, my ESL friend over there. I love it.
Christ.
I had to do it big because he was too much of a pussy.
Will you help me learn Spanish? I know it's gonna be annoying. I'm gonna try, and you're gonna be like, dude, like just speak English.
I'm sorry, what?
Just give me like 2 conversations a day.
Yeah, we could do that.
There's, I mean, I can find others. I don't want to
never
annoy
worked in a
you,
place
but
with a kitchen, huh?
what? I've been doing this for 30 years. Yes, I've been around it.
We can do it.
Okay, we can do it. All right, tight.
But not in the kitchen.
Fake sponsor of the day.
Yes.
Who is it?
It's
Let's do your tattoo shop.
Let's do me.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do me. I guess. Okay. So yes, I do tattoos Monday through Sunday. Whenever you want, come by. You pick it, I stick it. We'll make it happen, Pam.
What's the name of the shop?
Just Manny's Tattoo Shop, Central and Rozier, or hit my Instagram, Charismatic Mr. J. We'll make it happen.
Charismatic.
Fuck you.
It's a bit of a stretch.
All right, y'all. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate it. We'll see you next week on Sunday. Until then, have a good day. Bye.